Ramón Luis Ayala Rodríguez, better known as Daddy Yankee, is a Puerto Rican singer. He was born on February 3, 1976, and is considered by various sectors and artists as the King of Reggaeton. His father was a salsa percussionist, and in his mother's family there were also several musicians, which made Ramón feel attracted to this art from an early age. As he grew older, he became more interested in hip-hop in Spanish, but it wasn't until 1991 that he began his musical career. He did it as a guest artist on the records of producer DJ Playero. In Playero 34, in the song So Persígueme, No Te Detengas, he mentions the word reggaeton when the genre was not yet formed, thus assuming that Daddy Yankee is one of the fathers of reggaeton that gave its name to the musical genre. That same year, he was also involved in an altercation in a shooting near where he lived. The singer was not related, but one of the bullets hit one of his legs. Luckily, he recovered, but his dream of becoming a professional baseball player was cut short. During the following years, Daddy Yankee continued to work with DJ Playero on Playero 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. In 1997, he released his first album as a producer, entitled El Cartel Los Intocables. And in 1999, he participated in the production La Misión with the single Mujeres que no bailen. This production got a gold record, and at the end of that year, he began a career as a duo with Nicky Jam, without neglecting their careers as soloists. In 2001, they released the single Donde Están las Gatas, which would consolidate their careers. And at the end of that year, Yankee released El Cartel 2, Los Cangris, his second album as producer. 2004 was one of the most important years of his career. He released the single Gasolina, the song that is credited with the introduction of reggaeton worldwide. The album on which this hit was released, Barrio Fino, became one of the most important albums, and it became the best-selling Latin music album of the 2000-2009 decade. It is considered the best album in the history of reggaeton and the one that opened doors to the genre for the rest of the world. It had the participation of Wisin y Yandel, Zion and Lennox, Andy Montañez, or Looney Tunes, among many others. But the singer's success would not stop there. In 2010, he released a new album, Mundial. With only a few weeks on the sales charts, the album quickly rose to number 1 on the Billboard Latin chart. Immediately after, the artist began working on his next album, Prestige, which he released in 2012 with hits like Ven Conmigo or Limbo. 2017 became another key year for the Puerto Rican singer. Together with Luis Fonsi, he released the worldwide hit Despacito. The single became the first song in Spanish to reach number 1 on Billboard's Hot 100 list since 1996. Its YouTube video became the platform's most viewed video, and it was also the best-selling single of the decade from 2010 to 2019. His success led Daddy Yankee to become, in the month of June, the most listened-to artist on the planet on the Spotify platform, also being the first Latin to achieve it. In 2019, he continued to win awards and recognition with hits such as Con Calma, which became the best Latin song of 2019 and appeared in the top 10 of the most listened-to songs worldwide. It became the most viewed video on YouTube again, generating more than 2.45 billion views. In 2021, he was awarded Composer of the Year for the 3rd time at the ASCAP Latin Music Awards and entered the Billboard Hall of Fame, being the first Latin urban artist to do so. On March 20, 2022, the artist announced that he will retire from music. And he will do so by saying goodbye with his last tour called Legend Daddy, and with a last record production with the same name. The Puerto Rican will thus end a career with 32 years of experience in music. He communicated it gratefully on his networks with the following words: "People say that I made this genre global. But it was you who gave me the key to open the doors, to make this genre the largest in the world. Although Daddy Yankee retires from music, all of us fans will continue to remember him as one of the leading Latin artists in the world and one of the greatest exponents of reggaeton. We can't forget world hits like Gasolina, Lo que pasó, pasó, Rompe, Ella me levantó, or Dura. He has achieved the throne of the King of Reggaeton based on a lot of work, talent, and charisma. We, from here, will continue listening and dancing to his hits. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it. And if you want to see more Draw My Life videos, subscribe to our channel. See you in the next episode.